Hi there, folks. Welcome back to the Short and Stout Guys channel. We are the Short and Stout Guys. I'm Terry.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel, I've been asked lately, people considering coming to Florida for vacation, wondering, is there enough for smaller kids to do at Universal compared to going and doing a Disney vacation? Disney's got the Magic Kingdom, and kind of each of their different places has some kind of things for smaller kids.
Yeah.
Wondering if Universal has that. And my answer is yes. And I'll show you some of those things along with Daniel here today. What we thought we'd do, we go take a look at the two lands we can regularly visit. Now, we can't go to Epic.
For obvious reasons.
That's expensive, and they don't have an annual pass set up there yet. So at Epic, of course, they have the How to Train Your Dragons land, which has some stuff for little kids. They have the Nintendo area, which has some stuff for little kids. But we're going to focus on Islands and Universal Studios today. Do they have enough? I think they probably do. We're going to go to Islands first, but before we get into the park, there is a really nice little sign set up showing you what heights can go on what rides.
Very helpful for kids heading to the park.
Yep, and they have this in front of both parks, but if you go and you take your child there, hopefully you've done your research ahead of time, but you can have them stand there and they know right off the bat what rides they're allowed to go on, right? They've got the little height chart there. You're allowed to go on all the rides now.
I am.
Yeah, good for you. Me too, mostly. Anyway, so we can take a look at that sign, and then we're going to go into the park. Whenever we head into the park, we like to hit one of the two retail opportunities going into Islands of Adventure. If we're going to head to the left, we would go through the big store, the trading company store. If we're going to go on the right side and head to the right, we go through the Christmas shop and the photo shop. And so we're going to do that today because we're going to head to the right. So we're going to head to the photo shop, grab some amazing air conditioning. And delicious smells because they're usually making candy in there or glazing the nuts and stuff. So we're going to go through there. Then we're going to hit a right. We're going to head into Seuss Landing. Now, do you remember Seuss Landing having that twirly archway between the two poles?
I do remember that a little bit.
Yeah. It wasn't long after we moved here that it came tumbling down. And I don't know what happened to it, what caused it to come tumbling down, but they have not been in a hurry to replace it.
Nope.
So they put flowers up there, and it looks fine. I just kind of missed the little connection. So anyway, another plus, they've got the green eggs and ham sign is finally back up on my favorite food making place in Islands of Adventure. I love the buffalo chicken tots that they have at Green Eggs and Ham.
Sounds good.
It is. It's my favorite. I know you love the pizza tots that they have. Their rivals, the
pizza fries.
Pizza fries from HHN. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice to see that sign back and moving from time to time. All right, as you get going farther in, we'll go past the If I Ran the Zoo play area. Great place for kids to go in, run around, burn off some energy, interact with some weird Seussical creatures. Right? Going a little farther in, you get to the next big ride, which is the Carousel. Painful for me to ride.
Me as well.
The lower extremities do not enjoy it, but It's a bright, colorful ride. Kids seem to love carousels of all kinds. You'd really enjoy this one. Freshly redone just a couple years ago, I think. The next ride we're going to encounter is the Cat in the Hat ride.
That's correct.
Okay. Cat in the Hat ride, great ride, indoor dark ride. Uses the same ride vehicle you were saying.
That the Men in Black ride uses.
Yeah, and the rumor is they keep stealing cars off of the Cat in the Hat ride as they need to replace them for the Men in Black ride. So, not sure what's going on there. But anyway, great ride. Kind of spins you around. You walk through the story of the Cat in the Hat. Great time to take a quick ride and get some air conditioning. Now, over in that same area, they've got the one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Yep, that is correct.
Yeah, kind of a flying. You control your fish. Up and down you go, trying to keep yourself from getting soaked unless that's your goal. Yeah, and we've been on that ride. It's fun. It's more for little kids, but it's a good small children ride. Right?
Yep.
All right. Also, a good restaurant there. They've got the Circus McGurkus. If you're inside Circus McGurkus, one of the other great kid rides, the High in the Sky Seuss trolley train, takes a lap through there, through the circus. So you can see multiple trains going through while you're eating in there.
So a lot of Seuss Land is more catered toward younger kids.
It is, yep. They have a storytelling area that's kind of on the main street there. A lot of shops geared, of course, towards Seuss-related things, books and clothes and things like that, right? We did take a ride on the Cat in the Hat. We did not take time to go on the Seuss trolley train this time because the line was kind of long.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Seuss Landing, very colorful. As you get through Seuss Landing, you're heading into, the Lost Continent. Not much of anything going on there.
Nothing.
Yeah, you do still have Mythos for another year, set to close in 2027.
There's a few other eateries like the Fire Eaters and
Fire Eaters,
restaurant or
there's some
quick
other
service
stuff.
thing.
Yeah. And you can hit the bathrooms there, get a refill of your beverages, and then off you go into Harry Potter World. Okay, once you get into Harry Potter World, and this is the Hogsmeade area, good opportunity to get a picture with the conductor.
If they're out.
Yeah, usually they have them out there. But they do kind of go in shifts because it is so hot in Florida. All right, we do have the Hagrid's motorbike ride, but probably not best for small kids.
No.
Yeah, and that also has a huge wait. I think when we were there the other day, it was like a 6-hour wait or something.
It was crazy.
It's just crazy. All right, but there is an opportunity to get a wand if the kids want to get a wand, and then there's lots of spots in both. Hogsmeade or in Diagon Alley at the other park where the kids can use their wands, and then once they cast their spell correctly, things will happen in the windows, and that's a lot of fun. Yeah, and we've done a little bit of that. We have a bunch of wands, and it is fun. The lines can get kind of long there, but generally the lines to get a wand are longer here at the Hogsmeade area than they tend to be in Diagon Alley. I don't know why that is. Yeah, and later in the day, the line does shorten up quite a bit. Yeah,
and also you're kind of waiting in the sun.
You are
at Hogsmeade.
At Hogsmeade, you are. Yeah, less shade. All right, moving through Hogsmeade, they have a couple nice stage shows that the kids might enjoy. There's one that's put on by the Frog Choir with their singing frogs, and then another show that is put on by the 3 different wizarding schools come together, and you have the dancers from, I'm not going to remember the name of the school, and also the acrobats from kind of the Russian-based school. I believe it is, yeah. So both of those are great shows to catch if you get an opportunity. All right, moving on to the ride, we've got the Hippogriff ride. Hippogriff ride, very cool. It's a nice roller coaster.
It does have kind of a long wait time, though.
It's a slow loading, and there's only like usually one train on the track at a time, so it's a slow ride. Yeah, so the times build up quickly. But it's kind of cool. You get to see the Hippogriff on your way around, and it gives you some nice aerial views of Hogsmeade, which are very cool. Not a long ride, but it's kind of a fun ride. All right. Moving on through, we get to the castle, which is pretty awesome to see and get pictures by. And the Forbidden Journey ride, you have to be a little bit taller for that one. You'll have to make sure you check on that one and see if your kids are tall enough. But it's a really calm ride. You do not go upside down. You do go vertical a couple times where you feel like you're going upside down, but you're not. It can be a little scary because you go down the catacombs for some kids. But other than that, it's a great ride. You're fully enclosed in your broom cabinet, so nice, safe feel there.
Probably better for teenagers and more adult.
In grade school, yeah, I would say older grade school kids would like it too.
Okay.
But yeah. All right, we are now leaving Hogsmeade, and the bridge is fixed. New resurfaced bridge, so you can get the great pictures of the castle on the bridge.
Which has also been redone.
It has been redone. The castle has been repainted. It looks great. And I'm sure they'll have the castle show starting up if they haven't already. The projection show at night.
Yep.
Anyway, we're heading into Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park has some good kid stuff. The Velocicoaster, probably not.
No, not for your little kids.
Very aggressive ride. Good ride, but very aggressive ride. Little kids, however, would enjoy going into the Discovery Center.
Yes.
There's lots of dinosaur-related stuff they can experience in there. There is the egg hatchery. You can see dinosaurs hatching out. A lot of fun there, right?
Yep, a lot of interactive stuff, like you can look at fossils in a wall. There's a game show-like thing in our room.
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff.
A lot of good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, now up the stairs and out, you get back into Jurassic Park. they do have the raptor meet and greet. I mean,
Might be a little scary for little kids, but it's still a good time.
perfectly safe. The velociraptors won't actually bite them.
No.
They do come close to them. They might bump them or poke them a little bit, but a lot of fun. Now, the River Adventure is currently under refurbishment for about a year. I don't know what they're all doing in there, but that would have been a nice, mostly kid-friendly ride. You have the big drop at the end that can be a little scary.
Kind of surprised that how low the height limit for that one was.
Yeah, and you are enclosed in a boat, but you do get wet and you do see some scary dinosaurs along the way. But it's a great ride. I love that ride.
Yep.
Okay, when it's open. And I see it in about a year. All right, after you get through with that one, you're kind of continuing through Jurassic Park, and we have the huge kid play area, Camp Jurassic.
Yeah, that was good memories in that area.
A lot of, you want to burn off energy, good place to do it. Caves to explore, lots of forts to run around and climb through. Really a great area to get some energy burned off for you.
Spent a lot of time in that area as a little kid.
You certainly did. Hours and hours. All right. Jurassic Park has one more thing left, and I don't think it's up and running. They're testing the Petrodon Flyers. You have to be a kid to go on that one. You have to be a kid and with a parent. And parents can't go without kids. You have to have a kid on that ride.
And so, I don't count as a kid.
You do not anymore. No, I'm sorry.
No.
It's a very, very slow loading ride. You only get 2 people on a flyer, and they only have a couple of them out at a time. They're doing some testing on it. I don't know when that will be up and running again. So, all right, that wraps it up for Jurassic Park. We leave Jurassic Park, and am I forgetting something?
Kong. Skull Island.
Oh, okay, but yeah, we're still leaving Jurassic Park though, right?
Okay, yeah, we're still technically in Jurassic Park.
I guess, yeah. All right, and there is the Reign of Kong ride. This is you're riding in a safari vehicle, kind of like you would if you were the Kilimanjaro safaris at Disney, except you're not just looking at wild animals this time. You're in danger. So it's a mostly indoor ride. Sometimes the trucks do go outdoors, but it's a 3D kind of effects, and the biggest animatronic you're probably ever going to see is on this ride. We love it, but it might be a little scary for some younger kids.
Yep.
So anyway, and you do have to sit them in the middle, and there's water effects, and just it's very cool. We love it, but be aware, and it can be a little scary. Yeah.
The next area is heavily themed for kids. It's the Toon Lagoon.
Toon Lagoon. You've got the water rides there. You've got the Dudley's Ripsaw Fall ride, which is a log ride. Fun ride. You do get wet. You get soaked on both these rides.
Definitely better for younger people because we've had a harder time as we've gotten older getting out of those logs.
I have trouble getting in and out of the log just the way that it's bent. And the line tends to be kind of long for that one.
So, you do get soaked on that one.
You get super soaked. The other ride as well, Popeye's Bilge Rat Barges, I believe it's called, or Bluto's or Popeye's or whatever. But it's a spinning raft ride. And you get soaked. Yeah,
absolutely.
Now, currently, my Ship the Olive, which is a climbing kid zone area, is under refurbishment. I don't think it's a long refurbishment, but maybe it's longer than I think. So another kid area once it's up and open again. Fun climbing around on Popeye's My Ship the Olive. And then you can also shoot water cannons at the people on the Bilge Rat Barges ride. So. Fun place to scamper around and get some good views of what's going on. All right, as we leave Toon Lagoon, we're heading into kind of the cartoon area of the park, like the Sunday Funnies kind of area, right? And the kids may not know a lot of these characters unless you've really caught them up to date on old cartoons. So, but it's a very colorful, fun area to see. There's water splashing around, and it's kind of a cool place to walk through. Got some big restaurants there, and lots to look at and see. Sometimes you get a meet and greet with Popeye and Olive Oil, and Betty Boop will make occasional appearances there as well.
Occasionally.
Yeah, and I used to see Beetle Bailey there, but I haven't seen Beetle Bailey there for a long time. But anyway, As you are leaving that area, Toon Lagoon, you're getting into Marvel Superhero Island.
Yes.
Okay, there are some rides here, rides here that are available for kids. There's meet and greets, generally with either the superheroes or supervillains. Yep, every so often. Spider-Man is an indoor meet and greet. Everybody else is out on the street. Aside from the superheroes, there's also some supervillains, like occasionally Green Goblin and Doctor Doom.
That's right.
Are out on the street, so you can meet them as well. There are a couple rides here. The Spider-Man ride is an enclosed ride. I think that's available for just about everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. It
Very
spins
similar
around
to Transformers over
both those rides. So if you can do one, you'll probably want to do the other. They're very, very similar. Great ride. At the time it was built, it was one of the most expensive rides built. And it is very impressive. Dr. Doom's Fear Fall is here as well. That's probably for a little bit, maybe older elementary kids, middle school kids, I'm guessing. Fun ride. It is a slower loading ride, so the lines can get a little bit longer.
Absolutely.
But usually later in the day, the lines are pretty short. Yeah. You move around the corner. We got the Cafe 4 there. Great place to eat. You want some pizza or the delicious cookie that you had the other day.
The s'mores cookie was very good.
Very good. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
But they also do a character meet and greet meal there, and you have to have reservations for that, I believe.
Kids would probably enjoy that.
They would, yep. The superheroes are in there walking around talking with you. As you move past Cafe 4, though, you get to the Incredible Hulk coaster, which is pretty much an older, going to be the end of elementary, middle school, high school, and then adult ride.
There's also another ride kind of tucked in behind Cafe 4. It will be great for kids. Parents will probably hate it. It's the Storm Force Accelerator.
Yeah, if you like the teacups and you like spinning, you can control a little bit of how much you spin. I do not like spinning rides, so for me, no. But you enjoyed it. So
It's good.
It gets going pretty well.
Good for most ages.
It is. All right, so that's going to wrap us up with the activities and things there in the Islands of Adventure. We're going to leave, and we would head through. We'd highly advise you go through the All Hallows Eve Lost Emporium. See lots of Halloween-themed stuff in there. And then through the big gift shop, and then you're on your way out. Okay, we're going to head over to Universal Studios now. And one of the things, if you're walking between the two parks and not taking the Hogwarts Express, which you can also do. Hogwarts Express, by the way, great ride for kids. It'll make more sense.
For all ages.
Yeah, it'll make more sense if they know the Harry Potter series, but it's a great ride both ways, and it's different going both directions. But anyway, if you don't take that, the walk over to Universal Studios really isn't that long of a walk. And man, are they making progress on the Fast and Furious drift coaster that's coming. So some huge supports have been put in place already here in early June. So not supposed to open until next year, but it'll be fun to watch the construction. All right, once you get over to Universal Studios, you got another one of those signs that helps you gauge what rides you can go on. So I really recommend that you take a look at that. Hopefully you've done your homework again ahead of time. But we're heading into Universal Studios, and we are heading for the main event. Right down the main drag, once you get in the main gate, right? We're going down to the Minions land. Illumination Avenue. This has really been rethemed to the Minions. You've got a Minion simulator ride over on your left-hand side as you're walking in. On the right-hand side, you now have a Minions, kind of a shooter ride. You're not actually in a car, but you're on a moving walkway. So you just stand and it moves you through. It's not my favorite ride.
Yeah, and also it might not be, I mean, kids might like it, but unfortunately the guns are just too heavy for most little kids.
Yeah, the guns can be kind of big and bulky, and what they do if the gun is too heavy for your child to hold on to is they'll just give them a prop gun like they sell in the gift shops that they can point around, and honestly there's so much going on you don't really know. It's not working. But it is just like being in a video game. I love the Shrek ride that was there before, Shrek 4D, and I'm disappointed that they took that down because to me that was a better experience. But this is what it is. The wait times are a little longer in the morning. Usually by the end of the day, it's like a 5-minute or a walk-on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not that awesome. The simulator ride on the other side of the street, Minion Mayhem, that's a fun ride. Yep, and you're in a simulator and you are traveling through Gru's laboratories, and yeah, he's where he does his work, and it's kind of crazy in there. Great ride. Used to require 3D glasses. You don't need them anymore. So kind of cool. They don't let you film in there, but I did see somebody else had, so I'll try to put some of those clips up as we're going through. So, but anyway, fun rides for the Minion related stuff on both sides. Then you get to where the Minion Cafe is. If you continue down that Minion Boulevard.
Yes, the
now, Daniel,
Minion
for
Cafe.
you, I realize this is a painful memory because what was there before?
The Monster Cafe.
And the Monster Cafe was it was a huge cafe, different areas themed to different monsters. The food wasn't always great.
Yeah, but you didn't come there for the food.
That's
you
true.
came there for the atmosphere.
You did, yeah. They had areas themed to Frankenstein and Monster and Wolfman, Mummy too, I believe, and it was just
And the alien stuff
kind of
too.
outer space stuff, and lots of props, and it was a great place to go. Well, that was all cleaned out, and it was replaced with the Minions Cafe. Yeah, being a little more. So we're inviting your kids to come on in. This is for you. It is a cafe run by the Minions, right? And so while we were there, Daniel, we decided we would try a couple of the new desserts that are themed for the new movie. They've got the movie that's out now, Minions and Monsters, right? And they've got a standee kind of across the road. You can take pictures and stuff by. We tried the calzone, kind of a cheesecake-filled calzone. It doesn't mention anything about apple filling, but ours was filled with apple.
Yeah, it
and
had,
a little
it
bit
had
of
more
cheesecake.
apple filling than cheesecake, to be honest.
It did. And then it has kind of an orange gloppy glaze on the top. Yeah. And so we tried that, and then they also have a berry flavored cupcake that has tentacles in it, and it's lemon filled, and that wasn't too bad.
The cupcake was good. The calzone should probably come with a safety warning on it.
It really should, honestly. Yeah. It's covered with these little eyes. And those eyes are just rock hard. I bit into one of those while I was eating the calzone. I thought I was afraid I was going to chip a tooth. Because they are just,
me too.
They are rock hard. So yes, I would maybe set the eyes aside. They're not in the calzone, they're just on for decoration. And they're just made of sugar or whatever. But they are rock hard. Holy smokes.
The desserts were okay. Kind of made me wish we could go back to Fantastic Four and get her one of those cookies.
You loved that marshmallow cookie. Yeah, I didn't think the cupcake was so bad. Actually, I liked them both. It was a little bit doughy for the calzone, right?
Yeah,
Because it's
very
made with
doughy.
cookie dough. And I could have used more of the cheesecake. Yeah, the apple pie part of it was good, and basically that's what it tasted like, was an apple pie. But I could have used more of the cheesecake in the inside. But it was good. The orange topping, I mean, it's like creamsicle kind of tasting, but it was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So anyway, moving past the food, and by the way, the Minion Cafe is fun to look around. There's no animatronics in there. It's a lot of, you can look at the Minions preparing food or getting pulled into the works. And
A lot of fun stuff to read in there.
There is, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. They've got some foosball tables in there that could use a little work, but they're fun to eat at as well. As we leave the Minions area, we're going to backtrack. We're going to go down Hollywood Boulevard. Nothing really there as far as rides are concerned, but that's where the Five and Dime is. Fun place to go shop. Anything related to like upcoming HHN stuff. They have a lot of monster related stuff in there. So anyway, we go past that area and we get into where the best scare zone of Halloween Horror Nights is usually located, right along Central Park there. I think that's called Central Park. Nice little walk through there. Sometimes they do meet and greets there with like Alex the Lion or other characters from the Madagascar series, right? We've seen them there a few times. Then when you come out and you head to your right, you get into another whole kid-friendly land.
Yes.
The DreamWorks land, right?
DreamWorks land.
Yeah, and they've got, Shrek's got a meet and greet over there. Gabby, I don't know much about Gabby, has a meet and greet. Sometimes you see Julian from Madagascar in that area. as you keep moving through, you've got lots of, it used to be a water play area. Now it's just kind of a runaround area by Shrek Swamp. There's some other stuff back in there. They've got some swings and things you can kind of experience.
You can interact with Pinocchio.
Yep, there's an animatronic Pinocchio up in Shrek Swamp. Much farther in, they have a dance party where you can meet a lot of or see a lot of the characters from DreamWorks. Yeah, and I'll try to see if I can get a few clips to put into that. We have not attended it.
No.
So it is not really our thing, but it looks like for kids would probably love it. And then it was under refurbishment a little bit, but they're working on Poe's Kung Fu kind of kingdom in the back.
Kung Fu Panda
training area.
area.
And it was kind of a water play area, and then also in the back you could meet Poe and interact with him as he shows you some Kung Fu stuff inside. So we'll see what it looks like once it's open again. I don't know how long it's down for refurbishment, but yeah, they've taken away some of the water features. They were kind of struggling with those.
Yeah.
There is also a ride in this area called the Troller Coaster, which is a nice small roller coaster. It's less aggressive than the Hippogriff.
But it's kind of similar to the Hippogriff.
It is similar to it. Yep, it loads very slowly, and it's a one-time around the track kind of coaster. It's fine. We have been on that one, and it was fine. So, yep. Anyway, lots of good kid stuff there.
Yep.
As you leave that area, you do have the Animal Actors Studio, which is a great show for anybody of all ages, and they encourage kids because they use some kids in the
performance.
Yeah. So that's fun.
Good show.
It is. Yep. Then you're going to get into Springfield in the Simpsons area. You wouldn't think that there'd be much to do in the Simpsons area, but you do actually have as you get in a little farther, you have the Kang and Kodos ride.
Yeah.
Which is a circular ride, much like One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, or at Disney would be comparable to the Dumbo, Flying Dumbo ride, that kind of thing. They also have the Simpsons ride, which again I think is available for most all ages. You're in a simulator ride and you're going through kind of an adventure with the Simpsons.
Yep.
So no problem there.
And they also have some carnival games out there that anyone could really play.
Sure. They have kind of kid-based ones on one side and then a little bit older people ones on the other side. But yep, the carnival rides, when we asked, you can buy a play ticket. I believe you get, I want to say 4 tries for $30. Was it something like that? Yeah. So it's not cheap, but anyway. So yeah. Now, as you move out of the Simpsons area, you're going to go to the Men in Black area. The Men in Black ride is probably a little bit older grade school kids. I don't remember what the height requirement is. It's the same car system from the Cat in the Hat. So it does spin and things. It is a shooter ride. You're shooting lasers and things. And everything's animatronic, which is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a great ride. Recommend it. I'm not sure. You have to be a little bit older kids maybe to enjoy it or go on that one. You want to check on that one.
Way better than the Minion Blast.
Yeah. We'd also like to see on the outside of the Men in Black area, they have an M built in to the store for Men in Black. And then over on the bathrooms, there's a giant letter I. And we would like them to include a B up on the big Coca-Cola beverage stand so we could complete the MIB as we are walking through that area. Universal, if you're listening, you got to get this done. It would not be that complicated for you to do. We've got the M, we've got the I. We just need a big B for beverages, ice cold beverages.
Yep, make it happen, Universal.
On the roof, yep, absolutely. Anyway, Men in Black, a little bit questionable for kids. Heading through to the Harry Potter area, this is going to be an area where there's a couple different shows. Once you get into the Harry Potter area, there's a show using amazing puppets, and then there's a singing show.
Yeah.
Both of those would be fine for kids.
Yep. And there's also some more wand spots for you to use your interactive wands on.
Lots of wand spots. When you get to the Gringotts ride, which is the only ride in that area, it's probably fine for most kids. You're in an enclosed car. It does spin. It's in the dark a little bit, and it seems like it's going to be a pretty aggressive roller coaster, but it's not. It starts out that way, but it's not. And so you're kind of working your way through Gringotts Bank, and lots of stuff happens, and Voldemort's there, and it's a pretty impressive ride. Some kids may be a little afraid of it, but it's really not a terribly scary ride. All right. There is also the bank that you get to walk through and see all the tellers and stuff. So that's kind of fun. And you can go in the dark area of Diagon Alley and go to Borgin and Burke's. It's very dark back in there, but there are wand spots back in there as well.
Yep.
Okay. As you're leaving the Harry Potter area and getting back out to the street, you're going to walk past the newly refaced restaurant over at Richter's, which now has a great Jaws overlay, and you can go see Jaws and take pictures with Jaws and all kinds of cool stuff. As you continue on down the street, you'll be getting to the Mummy area.
Yep.
Mummy's going to be probably a little too aggressive for kids.
Yeah.
Not a great ride for kids. I mean, older elementary, middle school, high school will love it. Probably not so much. If it's an indoor roller coaster, it's dark and it's got kind of some scary elements, but great ride. Adults should not miss it. Okay. I believe, what did I miss?
Transformers.
Oh, yes. The big Transformer right across kind of in kitty corner from the Mummy is the Transformers. Again, this one's going to use a vehicle much like Spider-Man, totally enclosed. I think it's available to just about all ages and sizes.
Yeah.
But it can be a little bit scary, but it's really not that terrifying of a ride. Great 3D on that one. I don't think do you use glasses on that one?
You do, yeah. I
You
think
do?
so.
Okay, all right. So, great ride though. So, lots and lots of things to do at these two parks for the kids.
There was also the Jimmy Fallon ride, although I'm not sure kids would really know who Jimmy Fallon is.
It's kind of an easy to forget ride, but that's available for all ages too. They probably won't get some of the things, but it is kind of a cool simulator ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon. How could I forget that ride?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, there's also there's a light and laser and drone show at night, which is a lot of fun that they do there in the main pond area. And there's a parade that's starting up this weekend on June 5th that we're looking forward to seeing, the Mega Movie Parade. So lots of things, kid-friendly things to do and experience there at the Universal Parks, Islands of Adventure, and Universal Studios, and of course lots to do at Epic. Hope that you'll take advantage of those. Bring your kids and have a fun summer day. That's it for us for today. Until next time, take care.